Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Juwila Afriska from the Business Administration Study Program. Here I will present the TA with the title Effect of Work Discipline and Compensation on the Performance of Employees of, Perum Bulog, North Sumatra Regional Office. Here I see TA from Sister Ika Rahmawati. Introduction. uh, Perum Bulog North Sumatra Regional Office is a company engaged in logistics and food. Perum Bulog has 45 employees in the North Sumatra Regional Office. Entering this pandemic period, the performance of its employees has begun to decline. This can be seen from the results of the annual employee performance assessment, which can be seen from the Perum Bulog's annual KPI or Key Performance Indicator report as attached in this study. This is case the author wants to know the effect of discipline and work compensation on the performance and employees of Perum Bulog Kanwil North Sumatra. The difference between the previous research and the research that the writer did lies in the research object, where the writer conducted research at the Bulog Public Corporation, North Sumatra Regional Office. The author conducted this research aiming to find out how the influence of discipline and work compensation on the performance of employees of Perum Bulog North Sumatra Regional Office, with the limitation of the problem, namely that this research is more focused. The authors make problem boundaries for each variable indicator of work discipline, work compensation, and performance of employees of Perum Bulog Regional Office of North Sumatra. In addition, the authors also limit this research within the scope of employees of Perum Bulog Regional Office of North Sumatra in 2022. The Bab 2, the theoretical basis. Work discipline is an act of awareness and willingness of an individual at work, where the individual can obey and comply with all the rules and habits that apply in this work environment, while compensation is a reward in the form of an award in the form of money or non-money in kind, which is the given to employees in companies or agencies for work at for work that has been complete. And employee performance is an individual job responsibility in completing work to achieve the company's goals. Good performance will make it easier to realize company goals. Here is factors affecting work discipline. Number one, the size of the compensation price given. And number two is whether there is an exemplary leadership in the company. Number three is the courage of leaders to take action. And then number four is whether there is leadership supervision. And the work discipline indicator is number one, compliance with regulation. Number two is effective at work. number 3 is corrective action, and number 4 is timely attendance. Influencing factors and indicators of compensation. Number one is influencing factors is number one is job offers and requests. Number two is company capability and willingness. Number three is employee work productivity, and number four is employee position. And the indicators of compensation is number one wage and salaries, number two incentive, number three allowances, and number four is facility. This is book 3 is research methods. Number 1 is time and place of research. Time and place. Time is March to June 2022 and held at the public company Perumbulak, North Sumatra Regional Office. And number 2 is types and search of research data. Distribution of questionnaires to all employees and the internet related institution and trust search. And number 3 is population ensemble. The population ensemble are all employees of Perumbulak, as many as 45 people. And then method of collecting data using the questionnaires distribute to employees of Perumbulak and observation during internship at Perumbulak. And data analysis method, the author used a quantitative method of statistical analysis using SPSS by conduction data quality tests with the aim of knowing how the performance conditions of Perumbulak employees were before and during the pandemic. And then the last bab is a discussion. Discussion is this first discussion is a work discipline variable. The work discipline variable completing work on time is the indicator that has the highest percentage of 21%. Then on the corrective action indicator is the indicator that has the least percentage with a total of 19%, or in other words, completing work on time is the variable with the most influential indicator. And then the second discussion is the compensation variable. In the compensation variable, wage and salaries are the indicators that have the highest number of respondents, namely 21%. Then the incentive indicator is the indicator with the least percentage, namely 19%. Meaning the wage and salaries are indicators that have a large influence on performance. And the third employee performance variable is in the employee performance variable, the job knowledge indicator is the indicator that has the highest value, namely 21%. Knowledge on the employee can produce good performance. That is what I can say. More or less, I apologize. Thank you, and then goodbye and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.